Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled The Hashpah, the influence that Eliezer had on Lavan and Betuel and his family. So Rav Shurin, we had the wonderful Zuchut of Rav Shurin, grandchild, the grandson of Rav Yaakov Netsky, son of Rav Shurin Zatzal from Efrat, and he was with us for Shabbat. He teaches, the head of a seminary, Chappelle, involved in the seminary in Yerushalayim, and he was with us the Shabbat, and he spoke Friday night. Beautiful idea. Big question on the Parsha Chayisara is 70 psukim dedicated to Eliezer, how he went ahead looking for Rivka, and he spoke to Hashem, and then he spoke to Avram, he spoke to Lavan, Besua. It's all in the Parsha. When we all know there's so many mitzvot, halachot, that we have a hint here and a hint there. You don't have 60, 70 psukim dedicated to Allah on Shabbos, to halachos of tefillin. And here, pasuk after pasuk after pasuk, his whole life as a shadchan, davening to Hashem, and to this and to that one. So the pasuk says, the Medrash says, that Gadol sichatan shel avdei avot. The great is the sikha, the words of the servants of the avot. That more words and psukim are dedicated to them, Eliezer, than to certain halachot and mitzvot. So Rav Shurin quoted his grandfather, Rav Yaakov Zatzal, that said, we really see from the end of the story what it means. Because what does it say? It says, love him Suel. I said, well, you want to take our daughter? Not simple, but Hashem yatzah davar. It is so clear this is from Hashem. Lavan and Betuel are talking like monotheists. Where did they get monotheism from? They were in a pagan society. Their relative Avram left decades earlier. He was a monotheist, but they don't have that influence from Avram. Where did they get that belief from? So Rav Yaakov Zatzal said, as given over by Shurin Shlita, where did they get it from? From Eliezer. They saw something about Eliezer. And when he spoke about belief in God, as Rav Shurin said several times in the name of Rav Soloveitchik, a religious personality. He wasn't simply someone who spoke about God, spoke about ethics. He lived it, he breathed it, and they sensed something very great and special about Eliezer. And when he spoke about monotheism, it oozed out of him. And they said, there's something real here, something genuine here. We see it. And therefore they started speaking like monotheists. May Hashem, it comes from Hashem. And Rav Shurin made the next point. And that's what, of course, a Jew should be. Someone who's not simply a monotheist. And someone who not only speaks monotheist, like a monotheist, lives like a monotheist, but it is so real and so true that it just exudes out of him. And anyone who has exposure to such a person, this religious personality, also sees the emes of monotheism, of belief in Hashem. And therefore, this parsha has so many psukim dedicated to Eliezer, because we see what a holy person he must have been, what a spiritual person, what an ethical person, and a person who just showed the beauty of monotheism to the point he was able to influence idolaters for them to speak like monotheists as well. Yet Hashem, we should all have that capacity to live and enjoy and be so connected to belief in Hashem, emunah in Hashem, that not only does it affect us, but all around us. Shalom.